right, in this lesson here, we're going to talk about pixels, everybody's favorite topic here. Pixels for targeting and also for conversion tracking. So you're going to learn the basics of the Facebook pixel. We're going to talk about placing your pixel for targeting and conversion tracking. We're going to talk about conversion basics, custom conversions, and standard events. Okay, so that's what we're going to dive into in this lesson here. So let's dive right into the basics of the Facebook pixel. So what is a pixel? Well, it allows you to measure, optimize, and build audiences using the Facebook pixel. And it captures information about who's looking at what on your website or on your landing page. Imagine that all of the opportunities to target your Facebook ads specific to the behaviors of your audience. So for example, if they're visiting a specific page on your website, you can build an audience of people who are visiting that specific page, or people who have landed on your opt-in page but not opted in. Or if you're running ads for a client, if people are landing on their sales page but not purchasing, you can build audiences of those people so that you can retarget. Now let's talk about the techie stuff. First of all, I am not techie. Ask my team. I am not a techie person. But this is what the pixel looks like here, without the black boxes, of course. So it's a piece of code here, JavaScript code that you get from Facebook, and this is what you place on your website and on your landing pages. Or if you're working with clients, it goes on your, obviously your landing or your client's website or landing pages. If you're a non-techie person like me and your eyes are glazing over, don't worry, stay with me here. It's really not as intimidating as it may seem. So keep watching here. So here's how it works. You copy your unique pixel from Facebook Ads Manager, and then you insert it into the header of your website and your landing pages if applicable. Okay. Of course, if you're working with a client, this will go in there on their website or on their landing pages. And if you're using WordPress, or if your client has WordPress, then you can use one of the WordPress plugins, free plugins, to assist if necessary. And I go into more details in the resources section of the training here. It's really not as complicated as it may sound. And the key here is to make sure that your pixel is set up properly using the Facebook Pixel Helper, which is a Chrome extension. So for the Chrome browser, just Google Facebook Pixel Helper. It's a free extension. It is going to save your life. Okay, I'll share some more share some more resources here for you for WordPress plugins here in just a second. And then once the pixel is placed and confirmed, then you can set up your targeting audiences. So a big mistake that people make is they think that they have set up retargeting audiences by just placing the pixel. Setting up retargeting audiences is a two-step process. Number one, you need to place the pixel. And then number two, then you need to set up the audiences, which we talk about in the audiences targeting module here in the training. So let's go over to Ads Manager, and I'll show you exactly where to find your Facebook pixel. Okay, here we are in Ads Manager, and we're going to go to our little hamburger menu in the upper left-hand corner and go to Pixels. So I'm going to click on Pixels. And then if you've never set up the pixel before for this ad account, it will walk you through the steps on how to do it. There'll be a box right here that says create your, set the pixel up. But if you've already set it up and you just wanted to locate where the pixel is, you can go to the little details button here. Click on that. And then there's a little button in the upper right-hand corner that says Setup. I click Setup, and then we have a couple of different options here. Use an integration or Tag Manager. So this is like if you're using Google Tag Manager, for example, or Shopify if you're doing e-commerce and stuff. Manually install the code yourself, or email instructions to a developer, a web person. If you email these instructions to a developer, they are going to know exactly what to do with it. It'll take them 2 seconds to do it. So if you're not a techie person like me and you just want to pass this off to a web person, maybe on your team or a friend or something like that, highly recommend it. They'll know exactly what to do with it. But if you're going to install the code yourself, just click the middle option here, and then you're going to see the Facebook Pixel code here in just a second. And in fact, it actually gives you exact instructions for how to place the pixel and where it goes. But essentially, this pixel code right here, it says copy entire pixel code and paste it in the website header. So here is the code right here. And when you mouse over it, it just says copy code to the dashboard. So you just click it and you are good to go. So this is the Facebook pixel that you want to grab. In the next lesson, I just want to break this down step by step for you. In the next lesson, I'm going to talk about where it goes and so forth.